This just in. This just in. Jimmy Love proposes organizational change. Hello, I am Jimmy Love, a school administrator in a public school located in St. Louis, Missouri. I have served students for over 25 years and I continue to explore ways to improve. To expand my leadership skills, I enrolled in Leonard University's Doctoral program. During the summer of 2022, I completed a course titled Leading Organizational Change. The course was filled with engaging literature and activities on leadership, and I learned a great deal. The culminating project challenged me to develop and present a proposal for organizational change. The following presentation is my proposal to transform an important component of my school district. My ideal for organizational change seeks to modify practices at the school level, and the proposal is intended for principals, teachers, counselors, school board members, and the superintendent of schools. After a quick discussion about the 5 stages of the change process, page 2022, I will present to my target audience. Recognizing a need for change and starting the change process. Preparing students for post-secondary opportunities is one of the most important purposes schools serve. College positively impacts people's livelihoods, and job outlook has continuously been stronger for those with post-secondary education, leading to increased income potential. Pulliam and Bartek, 2018. Ideally, students develop through efficient schooling systems, and elementary, middle, and high schools work in concert to yield polished products. This ideal outcome is realized for many, as thousands of high school graduates enroll in colleges annually. Unfortunately, the ideal outcome does not become reality for far too many students in my district. To complete high school or succeed in higher education arena, we must serve our students better. The conundrum of college matriculation for public school students is widespread, and the phenomenon has resulted in the birthing of several strategies aimed at ensuring students are ready for schooling beyond the secondary level. States and districts across the United States have put a lot of energy into various college and career readiness initiatives, often with an emphasis on preparing students for post-secondary education that will, in turn, help them succeed in the labor market. Mocker et al., 2018. Though all school staff members play important parts in the education of students, school counselors have been identified as key players in promoting college across access due to their unique skill sets and positions within schools. McMahon et al., 2017. Counselors' unique, accessible, and flexible responsibilities allow them to strategically plan and track student progress. Citing these issues as rationale for intervention, I propose a restructuring of school counselors' work to ensure that college and career readiness counseling benchmarks are met for all students. Since consistent and comprehensive monitoring is essential for facilitating successful higher education matriculation, Grader and McClarty, 2015, school counselors should strategically develop multi-year readiness plans for all students. Such an approach can allow counselors to assist students more effectively as they transition through learning levels. By providing a more seamless transition between high school and college, states and institutions hope for improved collegiate outcomes such as increased college participation, lower attrition, higher rates of completion, and lower remediation rates. Jackson, 2015. Annotated bibliography. What do the experts say about college readiness? What does the literature suggest on the subject? Christian et al., 2017, review a study on Naviance, a comprehensive K-12 college and career readiness solution that helps districts and schools align student strengths and interests to post-secondary goals, improving student outcomes and connecting learning to life. The authors note a drastic disparity between school counselors' original purpose of guiding students through the career and college readiness exploration process and the current role, which has expanded to include administrative tasks, and responsibilities that interfere with college counseling duties. Naviance is a resourceful platform and uses web-based technology to help students navigate the college and career readiness landscape and provides access to students' assessment outcomes, enrollment criteria, and information related to pursuing college and career opportunities. Peruse et al. In addressing the importance and implementation of 8 components of college and career readiness counseling and school counselor education programs, Peruse posit that despite limitations and impediments which interfere with adequate execution of counseling tasks, school counselors continue to serve an important purpose. Peruse et al. Find inconsistencies around the perceived importance of respective elements of college readiness and imply the importance of training potential school counselors to practice equity-based counseling and career readiness counseling. School counselors play a critical role in student secondary and post-secondary readiness, and equipping them to implement a comprehensive school counseling program has important implications for all students. Turner and Dandridge 2014 joined the discussion on college and career readiness and explore education policies that set standards to ensure kindergarten through 5th grade students receive adequate support in reading and English language arts. The authors reference Common Core state standards and detailed strategies to meet the unique educational needs of minority students. Turner and Dandridge 2014 offered tools and tips to increase high school graduation and college matriculation and provide researchers seeking to investigate the college and career counseling phenomenon opportunities to explore a set of policies and expectations which I will use as a rationale to help convince my organization to recognize a need for change.
My leadership change proposal recommends modifying school counselors' job duties to improve college and career readiness counseling outcomes. As I ponder the parts of my proposal and reflect on the school district's vision, I consider the present state. Though the mission statement references college and career readiness as a core part of the district's purpose, existing structures and practices interfere with accomplishing the goal. Is my organizational ready for this change? To diagnose the district, I chose Wiseboard's 6-box model, Hayes, 2021, a holistic organization assessment instrument used to analyze organizational change readiness. Assessing organizations' principles, people, and practices is prerequisite to improving protocols, products, and services. Wiseboard's 6-box model, Hayes, 2021, assesses organizational purpose, structures, relationships, rewards, helpful mechanisms, and leadership. Asking the right questions is key to assessing organizations. Formulating and revising essential questions is an iterative process, Cafferty, 2012, para. 5. And I carefully considered the questions that guided my probe. To assess the school district's preparedness using Wiseboard's 6-box model, Hayes, 2021, I assessed each critical category. Organizational purpose. The district shares a vision, but does not establish it across the organization. The district's vision does not drive college readiness initiatives. Staff did not participate in developing the mission and vision. Employees are not action-oriented. Structures. The work environment is not flexible in that schedules are strictly adhered. Communication structures do not support cross-grade level planning and standards alignment. The work atmosphere is not motivating, and people do not consistently work together to meet expectations. Relationships. Communication is not open, and some staff members share that they feel cliques interfere with culture. Respective schools and departments do not systemically communicate and collaborate systemically. Grade-level teams are not cohesive, and teachers work in silos. Rewards. Staff are not systemically shown gratitude for working hard and accomplishing goals. There is no district or building incentive for meeting college readiness counseling benchmarks. Staff does not receive rewards for implementing college and career readiness initiatives. Supporting mechanisms. Although policies and procedures support the vision, staff does not consistently comply. Current PD initiatives do not promote individual teacher growth and development. Teachers and counselors receive quarterly evaluations and professional development opportunities. Teachers report overload and work management is a concern. Leadership. Does not communicate expectations in a clear manner. The principal's leadership style is autocratic, non-inspiring. The principal does not respect diversity and does not demonstrate empathy for people with different backgrounds, perspectives, etc. The results of my inquiry indicate that my school district needs to modify some practices to meet college and career readiness counseling goals. Each category provided valuable feedback about the district's state and speak to what needs to take place before my proposed organizational shift can be implemented.
SWOT analysis is an examination of an organization's internal strengths and weaknesses, its opportunities for growth and improvement, and the threats the external environment presents to its survival. Yoga 2010. My organizational analysis yielded telling information about the state of my district. Optimistically accentuating positive organizational aspects is appreciative inquiry. Hayes 2021. And expanding on strengths like improved student attendance, experienced teaching staff, high student retention rate, low student-teacher ratio, steady student enrollment, and community partnerships can inspire staff to support the proposal. Acknowledging weaknesses can be humbling, but doing so provides realistic input about organizational needs and promote accountability and ownership. The district's weaknesses include low graduation and college matriculation rates, student behavior infractions, staff turnover, and classroom management. Uncovering opportunities to advance the organization is important for increasing faith. For instance, my organization can leverage opportunities like integrating technology in the curriculum, professionally developing administrators and counselors, building community partnerships, engaging alumni, and promoting staff from within. These opportunities can help optimize college readiness counseling outcomes. My school district is threatened by community apathy towards schools, aging campuses in disrepair, parental dissatisfaction, student transfers to charter schools or public school districts, and accreditation. Identifying these threats can be a proverbial reality check that promotes a sense of seriousness. I complete this SWOT analysis with 2 summer school teachers, and it yielded significant perspective. However, in a typical scenario, my analysis would include or entail feedback from all impacted stakeholders or members of the organization. Thank you.
In my proposal for organizational change, I target school counselors, and I propose that their work is modified in a way that could help them more efficiently meet college and career readiness outcomes, which are goals expressed throughout my district's vision and mission statement. Upon completing the diagnostic part of my project, I refined it further and selected an integration model. My integration model that I selected, that I really believe will offer good results for my project, is it's the work redesign. And so by work redesign or work redefine, I am essentially modifying the counselor's work in a way that will allow the counselor to, at least we're targeting innovative ways to allow the counselor to continue to accomplish all of the fundamental responsibilities, minus the ministerial, the duty, the lunch duty, and those things that are not necessarily productive for college readiness counseling. And so I still have some questions about my project and specifically managing the people issues. And then I'm also trying to understand how the questions are going to be answered along the way, as opposed to just, isolated questions that you answer here and leave there. The questions do not stop, so to speak. So I am trying to ready myself for that. Again, some of those questions are: do leaders empathize with others and understand how they might react in the possibility of change? Do they identify and engage those individuals and groups who can affect the success of the change? Are they good communicators? Do they empower others to contribute to the change? Do they support those who are threatened by the change? Those are a few of the questions. I anticipate many people issues as I go against the traditional grain of school counseling and perhaps even spreading the work to other staff members could create conflict with folks having self-interest or conflict in So yes, I have those questions, and I will continue to read and explore the topic and prepare for my final project.
Viability analysis. My final project is a proposal to restructure school counselors' work to improve college readiness counseling outcomes, and work redesign, Hayes 2022, is an ideal intervention for my improvement initiative. As Hayes 2022 notes, redesigning the work to improve task performance may affect other factors, such as the competencies required of those who do the work. And my intervention will entail retraining counselors, realigning objectives, and reassigning roles related to college and career readiness counseling goals. My proposal is for incremental change and targets technostructural issues, which include horizontal and vertical differentiation, coordination, technology, production, processes, and work design. Hayes 2022, the guidance counseling department functions as a unit that offers a service to students. College and career readiness counseling, a major component of said service, is not achieving the company or school district's vision and needs intervention. When discussing problem diagnosis as a factor for selecting interventions, Hayes 2022 emphasizes issues might be diagnosed in terms of organizational elements most closely associated with the diagnosed problem or opportunity, page 212. School counselors, classroom teachers, the district's vision, and the comprehensive school counseling program are the organizational elements of my diagnosed dilemma, and work redesign, Hayes 2022, directly deals with the problem at hand. My proposal for organizational change is at the individual level, Hayes 2022, and targets counselors to align work routines with rigorous expectations of college and career readiness counseling. As my intervention targets counselors' roles and functions without paying much attention to the individual characteristics of the persons occupying these roles, Hayes 2022, I aim to intervene on the surface level. Work redesign, Hayes 2022, is appropriate for surface level interventions. Work redesign, Hayes 2022, is a method of rethinking the way employees perform tasks and is a viable instrument for my transformational proposition. Thank you. Thank you for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing your response to this proposal for organizational change. Kindly.